Hello, welcome back to this channel. My name is Rita. As I've promised at the last session, I'll be discussing the health benefits of some of the various plants, leaves, fruits, and roots that we have. I'll be looking at the health benefits of bitter leaves. Health benefits of bitter leaves. Their uses, what ailments can it be used for, and the rest. But before I go into this topic, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go subscribe to this channel and let us dive into the topic together. Alright, welcome back. Now, bitter leaf, as we know today, is popular among old people for its bitterness. But the young people of today do not like the bitterness of bitter leaves at all. They would rather prefer biscuits, ice cream, chocolates, and other sugary products. The philosophy of life, just like I said at my last video, is that life is sweet, thus food must be sweet. We must not for any reason ignore any leaves we have found made by God. They are all essential in the uses of our health, and they are very good for health from abnormalities. So the fact is that bitter herbs are good for the body. They remind us that life is not always sweet, that life is not a bed of roses, that both sweetness and bitterness are essential parts of life. Bitter herbs help to tone the vital organs in the body, especially the liver and the kidney. Now, the liver is the largest organ in the body. It weighs between 1 to 3 kilograms in the adult body. So the major functions of the livers include the secretion of bile, the formation of glycogen, and it's also essential in the metabolism of fats and protein. Therefore, it must be cared for properly. Once the liver has any defect, it is hard to correct. Every effort must be made to keep the liver in good condition. Alcohol, sugar, and processed or refined foods can weaken the liver and make it susceptible to infections. So the kidney now is another important organ in the body. The kidney also helps to expel waste materials from the body. It secretes urine that flows into the urethra. So if the kidney breaks down, there is general disorder in the body. Bitter leaf comes in this part. It is very useful in the care of the kidney and the liver. This is the reason why we refer to bitter leaf as cure-all. Because if the kidney and the liver are healthy, the whole system will function well. So I'll be looking at some of the uses of bitter leaf for different ailments. I'll be treating 5 uses of bitter leaves, and the remaining 5 ailments we'll discuss at the next topic. First is stomach ache. For stomach ache, you chew the tender stem of the plant like chewing stick and swallow the bitterness. Chew it regularly. You can use it to prevent and to cure. So whenever you have stomach ache, stomach ache can be as a result of some of the junks you have eaten or indigestion. So most of all these things causes stomach ache. So we chew the tender stem of the plant by chewing stick and swallow the bitterness. It will cure it. This bitter leaf is a good and well-known remedy for stomach ache. In some cases, the ache stops within few minutes after chewing this stem. stop. An alternative of it is to pound the fresh leaves, very fresh leaf of them, in a mortar and press out the juice. Add a pinch of salt to it. That you add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of water. Then drink. So it brings immediate relief. The second uses or health benefits of bitter leaves is the skin infection. Skin infection can be as a result of bacteria and other environmental hazards. That is the major causes of skin infection. Can also be viruses from the environment. So it gives us so many discomforts, perhaps in the face or in any part of the body. Some of these skin infections could include the acne, the rashes, eczema, ringworm, pimple, and a lot of them. So the pure undiluted extract of bitter leaf is essential. So simply pound it or just blend it, perhaps with the tips of the finger, or maybe something just to blend it together, and then use the extract, the little extract that comes out of it, apply it to the affected area daily, morning and night preferably. Now the third usage or health benefit of bitter leaf is diabetes. Diabetes, as we know, can be as a result of too much of sugar in the body system or in the urine. So diabetes, it's not something that we can joke with. Once anyone has diabetes like this, it doesn't give proper healing to any wound and cure. It doesn't. So we must be very careful when we have diabetes. Nobody wants to have this ailment. No one. Because it is very serious. Now, bitter leaves, it not only reduces the sugar level drastically, it also helps to repair the pancreas. Yes, it repairs the pancreas. For directions, squeeze the juice from 10 handfuls of the fresh leaves. Then insert into 10 liters of water. 10 handfuls of the fresh leaves into 10 liters of water. And then take 2 glasses 3 times daily for 1 month. 2 glasses 3 times daily for 1 month. So that amounts to 6 glasses daily. So you are taking 6 glasses daily. You see the results. In fact, before the end of that month, before the 3rd week, you start seeing results. So the third usage or the health benefit of bitter leaf is the loss of memory. Loss of memory could be as a result of perhaps a sudden illness or aging, and it can be as a result of a concussion in the brain. It depends. You have hit your head on something hard and then bleeding in the brain occurs, though there are treatments for it. This might be correct or might be corrected through surgical operations. So most times loss of memory could just be natural. Aside all these things are said. So it can be also from symptoms of diabetes or just a sickness on its own, just like I've said. So whatever the nature could be, bitter leaves is very good for this ailment. Yes, take 1 glass of it 3 times daily. 1 glass 3 times daily for at least 2 months. Just the procedure for the diabetes. Remember I said 10 leaves handful into 10 liters of waters. So for diabetes, I say it's 2 glasses 3 times daily. Now for the loss of memory, it is 1 glass 3 times daily. That is making 3 glasses instead of 6 glasses. So you are taking 1 glass 3 times daily for at least 2 months, not 1 month now. For 2 months, you see the results before the end of the second month. And the last ailment I'll be discussing the health benefits of bitter leaves is prostate cancer. Now we all know cancer most times are not curable. Most times this bitter leaf, it is used to manage the pains and perhaps the uneasiness we might be having due to this. So prostate cancer, as we know, is common among men who are over 40 and above. So one of its symptoms is difficulty in urine or painful urination. That's one of the symptoms. So if you are having these symptoms, you could be having a prostate cancer. However, you could need to go check it for proper diagnosis at an healthcare center. So bitter leaf is very good for this ailment. I'm not saying it will cure it, but it will manage it such that it will increase the flow of urine and reduces the pain. And it also regulates the spread of cancer cells. Now, you know, when you have cancer in any part of the body, it spreads, if care is not taken, it spreads to the other parts of the body. But when bitter leaves comes in this area, it regulates the spread of the cancer cells. So simply squeeze the fresh leaves in water. It can be 10 handful as well, and it can be 5 leaves. Squeeze the fresh leaves in water. It might be about 1 liter of water or perhaps 500 ml, and take a glass 4 times daily. 1 glass 4 times daily. Now don't be surprised if you begin to urinate very frequently after you have taken the bitter leaf extract, because it is that part of the cleansing and healing process that your body needs. So bitter leaves are very good for these ailments in the body. Like I said, right from time, even before the creation of the world, there are sicknesses we might not know, but there's nobody to take care of us. We make use of all these leaves, roots, trees, and herbs, and we are always fine. So if we make use of all these things frequently, we find out that our body is adapted to good health and our lifestyle gets better with time. So in my next session, I'll be discussing the rest of the 5 ailments we can use bitter leaves for, their health benefit. Normally, we can use it for perhaps every common ailment, but in this area, you know, if you're just taking it, there are times that it will just be giving you good health. Yes, good health. Perhaps if you are the type that eats bitter leaves every day, you notice that you seldomly fall sick, or you seldomly have any skin irritations of any kinds. So at our next session, I'll be discussing the remaining 5, Until then, I remain Rita. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly go hit the notification bell button after subscription, and I shall see you at the next class. Bye.